Oh, hello there. As you can see, I'm gonna be playing Danganronpa again today. But what I wanted to show you guys was like the two achievements that I got. And I wanted to show you guys, yeah, from 0 to hero for finishing the prologue and skilling him softly, which is clearing the 10 SP threshold, which I think has to do with talking to people. I'll have to look at the e-handbook that I got. And, what was the thing? Oh, I think it was badges. They look like trading cards. Oh, yeah. For Danganronpa, I got 4. I got, Ultimate Throttle, Plot Twist, Ultimate Throttle, Ultimate Plot Twist, Ultimate Sauna Showdown, and Ultimate Terror. I don't think the Sauna Showdown happened already, but, I don't know what I got that from. Maybe I got it from talking to the guy. I think Ultimate Throttle was when we got hit in the face. The Ultimate Plot Twist, I think, is when, Monokuma shows up, and he tells them that they have to kill each other if they want to leave. And I think Ultimate Terror is when, well, if you guys seen the other video, the first death. Okay. I just wanted to show you guys that. Before I get down to showing you guys the other thing. Okay. I'm sorry. I wanted to check that I was recording. I have to be quick about this because I have to, like, have this open before I have the other thing open. Otherwise, I don't record that thing. I want to record the app window. There. That way, this is all you guys see. Sure, yeah. I think there is achievements for getting all these characters if I fill up the e-handbook, so I might try to do that. Like, on the e-handbook they have like a report card thing, and I think if I fill them up, like their pages in the report card thing, then that's an achievement. So I might try to do that. I don't know how well that would go though, because, well, I'll tell you guys later when some of the surprises are revealed. I'm hoping to finish chapter today, but I didn't realize how much time had passed, and I was like, why am I tired? And I was like, oh, it's almost been 3 hours. Like, that's probably a bad thing. Especially because I'm not sure if you guys want to actually watch 3 hours long of me talking. So, I'll try to limit my videos to, like, less than 2 hours. But these games are kind of long-ish. Like, I like them because of that. I don't know if I want to make them, like, 15 episodes. Well, like, 100 episodes long with 20 minutes in between. I think it might be better if I do it, like, maybe 15 episodes, and it's like an hour or something long. I don't know. Yeah, let's look in. Yep. I forgot what we're doing. Oh, so we're still investigating. So I think we said everyone was in the gym still. So we're going here. No, there's nothing important here. I thought there was. Like, I thought it'd be important to show that, oh, yeah, this is the spot where everything went missing. Oh, he's the one I want to talk to. Yasuhiro. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it cause the guy that said it was... I only bought it cause the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. He said it belongs to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? I mean, yeah. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means so anyone could have found it and taken it. What was he doing in the laundry room? Sorry, my nose is it's acting a little weird today. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune-telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. He's way too laid back. I kind of want to ask him, what was he doing? Okay, he didn't give me any new information. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh? What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I just don't know. Okay, well don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. I mean, I kind of want to click on Junko again, but the thing is, we already know about her murder. Like, it was very clear that Monokuma killed her, so... I mean... Oh, I want to go find, Aoi? Or maybe this guy. Maybe he'll be helpful. Kiyotaka. Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it. So whose room on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget, Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. This guy. That's the main hall. What I want to do is... Oh, I want to find, Aoi, the swimmer girl, Aoi. I'm sorry. I'm probably totally butchering her name. I don't know. think the place we have to go to is the kitchen. The dining hall. Because I think you can go into the kitchen. Oh, yep, she's here. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all the first time for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. What? So she was here last night when Sayaka died. Oh, okay, so I can't go into the kitchen. That's what I wanted to do. Marble meat, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. Ooh. More monoclonal coins. There's an achievement if you get 999. I don't think I will be able to, though. I don't think there's that many hidden. Oh, the knives, the knives. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or? I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Yeah, I think that's the one that, got. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. Yeah, I guess we can exit. Let's ask Hina, because I think she knows something about it. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last time I remember they were all lined up in a nice row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's account had been added to the truth bullets. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Let's see if she... I didn't mean to press that. Whoops. That was an accident. I'm sorry. I guess I clicked on it by accident. I was trying to click on her again. I wanted to see if she was going to give me any extra information. Okay. Let's check out the laundry room. Again. No, I don't think there's going to be anything useful here.
Very strange.
So I was like, I was clicking on him to see if he was going to tell me anything new, but he didn't. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Oh, I thought it was a purple. The nameplate word was in purple, so I was checking. I already know who did it, but I think I need more proof. If the school gave one to everyone, why didn't Sayaka have one? in her room. Oh, yeah, I have to go check, yeah, I have to go check the DVD, right? So I have to go to the VR room. I totally forgot about the CD. That's so dumb of me. Is there a run button in this game? There probably is, right? Oh, I wanted to look at the handbook. Why do you have her measurements? It's a little weird. Skills, melodious voice. The AV room is in the school part. I always forget where it's where. What's where. I think the AV room is here. Down this hallway. Yep. Sorry, Sayaka. I'm not usually the kind that goes through people's things, but I mean, I guess if they're dead, and there's nothing I can do about it, why not find out what's going on? The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Did anyone notice the face that the girl on all the way on the right is making? I can't help but laugh at it. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers. Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins, but what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the girls who had all simply collapsed. Damn. So she thought the group fell apart because she left. Oh, that's so sad. Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. Monokuma is evil. I love it. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Oh god.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Damn.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh, damn. I don't know if I got all the clues, though. I guess I'll have to find out. I know the answer, but that doesn't mean I can prove it, does it? You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Now we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, oh god. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Did you though? Did you? Let's get started. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her, very impressive. Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin. Good idea. Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. I was raising my voice to try and give myself courage. I turned trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmates feel when his time finally comes. Rather than that, it is not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. We finally arrived. What do you think? Does it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit. Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now. Hurry up. Oh, Monokuma. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. Oh, my nose. I'm sorry, guys. So there are the portraits and X's of where the two people that died are. So so they have to look at the faces. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm a little bit nervous. You're going to attack someone. So someone was being attacked while holding the sheath. What's this class trial that Monokuma's mentioned? Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the blackened, who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? I'm sorry, I was reading what was along the bottom. Yeah. I guess I'll finish preparations. I have no idea what I'm doing. All rise. trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. And the killer really is one of us, right? Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand. Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures? I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
So that the killer has to look at the person they killed, I guess. The one at the head.
Only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats? Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I notice, I have to be ready to speak up about everything, because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh god. I am not fast. Make your argument.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in the
while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to refute.
How do I... Shit. No! Oh, no! But if Sayaka hadn't installed, there was no special... For the first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. To get the journals, that represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots, so when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding on the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun. How do I fire, though?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah?
We know that part already. And the murder took place in the killer's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No.
She didn't even have a chance to refute.
How do I shoot it, though? No!
I assert that the one who was murdered, and the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance
No, no, no. No!
I assert that the one who is killed and the murder in the back.
Press the Y button to fire whatever truth bullet you have loaded. Hold down the LB button. This is the one button on this controller that's stuck. Okay. To open your truth cylinder, then use the left stick to select the truth bullet. Once you get... Okay. Okay, so I have to press the Y. Why? Okay, wait.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sonica Maizono. Yeah, we know
I
that
can't
part
press down the LB button. Yeah, okay, there I did it. Finally. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Chihiro, try to remember how the room the way things have been damaged. I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle. A struggle? Between who and who? Between Sayaka and the kid. So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by the guys in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran the bathroom to try and... The killer followed her in, and that's where they initially...
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon. Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Kitchen knife set, yeah.
So what was used to kill her?
Some kind of sharp object rusted or something. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Well, yeah.
Killer used some random knife they had on her. How could anyone do something like that? Son of a bitch.
No.
So what was used? There was some kind of shit without a doubt.
That is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on her.
That's wrong. Okay, I'm getting a better hang of this. Hopefully it'll keep loading me the right ones. So that way I don't have to press LB because I can't. But not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife? After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing. Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
I thought it was very obvious.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife. But where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right? That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What proof do you need? Hold on a second. Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial? Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion. I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear? Yeah, help me. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Thanks for that now, when I was like freaking out. I'm like, no, I'm gonna fail, and I haven't even Well then, good luck and have fun. I'll try. I'm probably horrible at this.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
No.
But where does that get us?
Kodo must have taken it from the kitchen front. He did it in secret. Nobody was there.
No, it's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Tina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Tina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Kodo are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
In other words, the person that's the accomplice doesn't get to graduate. He doesn't get off scot-free. He has to die too. So there's no point in having an accomplice. I mean, you can if the accomplice is willing to die for you, but only the person that committed the murder is the one that gets off scot-free.
So in other words,
Assuming-
two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Exactly.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rules?
Good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Yeah, I was trying to get her, Sakura to say something because I know that Sakura and Hina were together. They were both drinking tea together.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's... Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
They were together all night.
Stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school's regulations?
No, they said you can sleep in a room. There's nothing about not sharing a room, and there's nothing about having it to be your room.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Excuse you, Sakura's a girl.
I'm a girl.
You dumbass.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You idiot.
If it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
I mean, come on, she's wearing a skirt.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Yep. It was Sayaka that went and got the knife. Someone who's not here. Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
Then,
Sayaka's
Is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense. So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yep.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
he did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, next time you twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction, you possess a most terrifying talent.
No, come on. Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit about to begin. Would you like to hear more about it? Yeah. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the Y button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gouge. This gouge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. We can't figure out what that something is. Oh, hair. I'm an idiot. I was so confused. I was like, what?
Now I understand.
Hair. Because the room was clean, I was looking at this like, what? I was like, is that a name?
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
That they.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Nope.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. there are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
Yeah, the knob. The object the killer broke.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Absolutely. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence scores will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence score reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Down the door because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job.
It was you, wasn't it? We already know the answer. The incident took place in the court. Sayaka was hurt. She then fled into the
Then the killer ran and they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer had to try and bust it because Sayaka had locked it.
If it's a boy's room, you can't lock it.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Exactly.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because he thought it was Sayaka's room.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene crime is that they didn't know was that the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
And there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yeah. Turn the doorknob and lift.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it? I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if
Quit without saving. That's like totally video game. That's like a video game reference. But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules. Majority rules? You really think that... Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem. Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question. Oh, you gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right? I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yep.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
No, we can't pick the locks.
If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Exactly.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Mizono just let him in.
She was so freaked out she would not have.
That can't be it either. Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Oh, I didn't realize that that's ticking down, so I have like 5 minutes. Okay, to decide. Okay, so she didn't let anyone in because they switched rooms, right? Yeah.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Oh, so Kirigiri had that. Okay, that's why I was looking at the notebook. And so the letter says, "Come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room." Okay, Sayaka. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Yeah, I think she checked my room. Or if not, I think she checked Sayaka's room, the one I was staying in.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. And you're right, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Exactly.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Exactly. I was like, Sayaka's notepad is missing.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
And he was already in the other room.
And either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that? The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. Oh, young man, coincidence.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
You're wrong.
Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But no, the place they were asked to come to. It specifically said, my room. I see. So if someone wrote that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Oh, okay.
Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, it specifically I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, true.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Switched? That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Herself. The only person who could have switched them, the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What? Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Sayaka was planning something.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was, whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Unprovoked?
We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit. But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with your killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yep.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Yep.
How the hell can you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Yep.
I got it!
Because of the glitter.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something blurry there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets in your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spot, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gouge. You can press the LB button to I can't use that button! But fine. Maybe I can switch it later. Maybe there's a menu, so I can change it to like LT. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the LB button, then use the left stick to... Or you can hold down the LB button and use the left stick to select a specific button. Maybe that I can do. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the simulator. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to medium. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, thanks! Replica sword and sheath, kitchen knife, set, replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist. So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden on her leg. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed the witness.
And that's exactly what happened.
First of all, the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist. So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden on her leg. But then the culprit took that.
And that's exactly what happened.
No, it has to be...
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist. So she tried to
sword's sheath had been See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheep get damaged?
If they got attacked with a kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, and they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took back on her too. And after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Nope.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her palms. Her palms were clean.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
She would have gotten all the gold on her.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. And there's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she made a escape into the bathroom.
Was she was scared?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, your deductions are just wrong.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at night time. The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously. So anyway, Sayaka never touched the sword. And that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yep.
But hold on. That's right. The one who damaged the sheet was the kitchen knife, wasn't it?
The one who damaged the sheet would have to be the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
And the one who attacked
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, she started it. She wanted to kill someone. She wanted to get out.
Far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yep. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
These are all the actions.
Actions of an assailant.
Yep.
Which brings up another point. Technically, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could give the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Yep.
Sayaka wanted to on me?
You said you would help her no matter what, right?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying, and by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target has to be ruled out. Fuji
realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yep. We said we would help her get out, right? I guess she took it as the A-okay.
She was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Or even more likely to be. What, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when the wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on. That can't be true because... Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Not true. Her dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
If we don't do something, we'll die!
There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall leaning up against it.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right? No, it's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. Dying? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her from 11037, written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah, there's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Yep.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
They're letters.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What?
Looks,
No, it's just a look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
assuming they're letters.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yep.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is buried there. So I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you can also read it as an N.
Yep.
Oh, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Oh, come on, I know who it is already. Just get to the point.
N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Assume the rest of them are letters. Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Now I see.
She wrote down the killer.
Wrote down the killer's name. Huh? You just shot past the blue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Saika's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn a message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear.
Here's my answer.
Leon.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
It's her dying message. Would they really be random squiggles? She's gonna try and draw a butterfly on the wall behind her. I mean, come on now.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Yep, your shirt.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Your shirt.
I got it.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator. But one piece closed off and was left behind, and the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button.
He's wearing one. So is the guy next to him. Chihiro.
Right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
But you changed yours.
One little charred piece. There's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to. You're right.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to figure out. Where? Where the shirt was destroyed, if we focus on that, the killer will become clear. What was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Looks like I just embarrassed myself. I meant to press how it was disposed of. If we look closely at how the shirt was
Here was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
I thought it would be like where, because the incinerator and the place was closed. So you had to be the monitor.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
That's him. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Remember what his title is, right?
The trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to
Nope.
destroy the evidence.
That's wrong.
Yo, it's wrong.
can dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted as hell. Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
They can actually use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
That going to get in the gate?
Exactly. Think about the guy's, think about his title. He's a super high school.
Remember what you said before, Tony?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. My siren was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi had the key, so the only way to the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch.
Without opening the gate.
I didn't realize he was talking.
Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was roll up the shirt and toss it in. Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy is needed to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Did someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Unless you're the ultimate.
Difficult, absolutely. Possible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
I thought that creeping through the rain would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have done it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay, Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end it.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end it? Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument. Would you like to hear more? Every case is one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is closing argument. This phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to the breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing. Oh, I have 20 minutes to do this part? Nice, okay. So, Act 1. Did I miss anything?
Killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending she attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. The trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything. So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Oh, yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object. All
the evidence. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sometimes during class travel, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka BTB, by the way. During the battle, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen. Press the A button to lock on to opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and start a combo. Keep going into and you'll initiate tempo up. Well, on the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down. So when the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh shit.
The killer removed the screws from the doorknob. They didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Oh, I didn't use the show indisputable evidence that Leona's a killer. I need to figure it out. Oh shit. The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? Hit me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? Hit me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? Hit me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
Damn. Shit, I don't know how to do it. No. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Is this really? I refuse to give up yet.
I think I have to read those directions again. Sometimes during a class trial, your phone simply won't hear. Okay, so I have to press Y and A at a tempo. Shit. I am horrible.
have used something that belonged to
They had to use their toolkit, and we didn't use ours.
I refuse to acknowledge you. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Can I?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? Kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? Kidding me? Is this real? I refuse to give up yet.
When the killer removed the screws from the door, it must have been something.
I have to acknowledge you're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? Kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I want to button mash so mad.
I refuse to give up yet.
When the killer removed the screws instead, they must have used.
I refuse to acknowledge stupid, 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 stupid.
god, I finally did it. I don't know how. I got lucky, I swear. I'm a horrible gamer. I just get lucky sometimes.
Bathroom doorknob will remove. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
I think the game just let me have it. He's like, you're totally stupid, you're not gonna get it. Here.
Must be for use. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
The toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were inside this room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
Stop it!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stop it!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
And the toolkit will be opened.
Stop it! Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
He knows.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yep. Sorry, Leon. I got a C on the last part, but A's on everything else. Nice. Oh my god.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I was gonna say I don't have to actually pick them right. Let's see. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Leon. Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why.
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
Unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision was made right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Psycho was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was important to her, that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please don't need you and my son.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But that's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it. Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the Blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you first your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not it. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who puts us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
No. No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Monica was crazy. Uh-oh. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Gamer. The animation, though. In use. It's the punishment room. for the baseball star, baseball machine gun, and then you have to watch. Time wows and blows. It blows execution. Basically, he's being bludgeoned. So what, this Nojo Makuma deadly serious. Ugh, gross. Get peeved. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can call it that, what else could we call it? Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man. Fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in that case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass to the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened, because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your arrest from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before. Anyway, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all. When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some for the fun later. Save some of the fun for later. Oops. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. It's a game. A survival game. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision, that's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friend, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry the memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic.
what?
Huh? Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition. Oh, that's so sweet. He's keeping the joke that Sayaka had alive. Surviving students, 12 out of 15. 3 people died in one chapter. Damn. Got an item. You received a spare bat present. Yes. The spare bat. So that would have been achievement unlocked. 1 is the loneliest number. Chapter 2. Let's save this. And we'll do chapter 2 next time. That was fun though. That was so hard. I can't believe I had to do that. The fast time thing. I think that was 4 tries. I'm so glad I did it though. That was so by luck. Okay, yeah. Let's quit this. Yeah, I want to see the achievement. And I want to see the things so I can show you guys. So, 1 is the loneliest chapter. Okay, so let's finish chapter 1. I can't believe that was chapter 1, it got so hard. And then, stop. When that comes up, an Ultimate Idol concert. Oh, I guess when we read her thing. Well, when we watch her DVD. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this. Thanks for visiting my sanctuary, and we'll see you again next time.